Hello, I'm Laura Chamberlain. I am a Professor of Marketing at the University of Warwick. I also run a professional development and career strategy agency, Think, Talk, Thrive, and I'm the co-founder of Esteem, which is a training and consultancy company to help increase marketing and marketers' capabilities. Book is all about resilience. So my book focuses on the everyday resilience that we all need in our personal and professional lives. It flips the frame on resilience so we can see it as a powerful, positive force for good. But it also shows small, manageable steps that we can all take to build our resilience and have a little bit of fun while we're doing it along the way. I wanted to write this book because I run workshops on resilience. I give keynotes on the topic, and I have learned so much from my own resilience journey. As an academic, of course, I do research, but actually I really wanted to write a book that connected with people and their everyday lives. So this is not a book that is full of academic studies and academic language. It's really relatable, and I think it's a little bit funny too. And the reason I wanted to write it was because I wanted to reach more people and to tell people about my new way of thinking about resilience and also to help people. I decided to look for a course to write this book because I felt that I needed support. I'm used to writing in my job as an academic, and I write lots of different ways all the time, but writing a book was a slightly different task. I also knew that I didn't want to write in my normal style of writing. I wanted to have a very friendly and approachable tone. And so I felt that I could really learn from being part of a group and learning from Vicky how to find my voice and my tone, but also the mechanics around writing and self-publishing a book. It's not a world that I had entered into before. Knowing her tone, the way she approaches things, the way she thinks, and her sense of humour, I had absolutely no concerns in signing up for the MicroBook course at all. I actually went for the VIP version. I did this because I realised that the level of support that I would receive was absolutely huge value for money. I had no concerns in terms of forking out the cash for the course because I was confident that I would see a return on that investment, not just in terms of getting my book out into the world, but actually strategically in terms of thinking about what I want that book to do, both in terms of helping people and also getting my message out into the wider world, and to give me opportunities to go and speak at different events or in different organisations and run workshops and all that kind of stuff that I really want to do. I really felt that this was a great investment to help me generate a trajectory around that line of work that I really want to pursue. When I worked with Vicky, I loved every single second of it. In fact, I loved it so much, I am looking to sign up for more at some point in the future. I do need to get this book out into the world before I do. I think Vicky is wonderful. As I said, I'm an academic, and so I am used to writing, but she really helped me. She supported me, and I loved her advice, and I just learned so much from her. I can't choose one specific feature that I loved about MicroBook Magic. There are quite a few. So firstly, I love Vicky's input. I love the fact that she's really relatable and she meets you wherever you are. We had quite a diverse group in our cohort, and she was really caring and careful to meet people in terms of their needs and what they were trying to achieve. I also love the group element. It was really good to get to know people from all around the world and be working simultaneously on our different projects and talking about it and learning from each other as well as from Vicky's expertise. It made the process feel a little bit less lonely. I also really liked the tools that Vicky provides. So there are amazing worksheets and resources that she has created, which really smooth the process along. It also is really interesting in terms of the momentum that the course gives you. When I signed up, I wasn't sure whether I would actually be able to achieve what I was setting out to do, and I absolutely did. So I really enjoyed the process and the momentum that it gave me to actually achieve my goal of writing a book. I received from writing a book and from taking part in this course increased confidence in terms of finding my voice The second one is having a lot of fun along the way. I've really enjoyed this process. It didn't feel like work, to the extent where I started getting up at 4:30 every morning to have some quiet writing time before my kids woke up. And it wasn't a struggle to get out of bed. I actually really wanted to get out of bed and have an hour or so of writing before my household woke up. And everybody on the course sort of raised an eyebrow and wondered if I'd lost my marbles completely. But I think that's testament to how much I was enjoying it and really got a lot from it. I think the third thing that I really got from the course as well was actually crystallizing my thoughts. So it really helped me to take my thinking one step further. It was already pretty advanced and pretty good, but it really, crystallized that even further and has taken me one step forward going through this process. If anybody is thinking about writing a book, I would absolutely recommend Vicky. Her expertise is amazing. She's so relatable and she is just so wise, and she gives so much great advice that I cannot imagine having been able to write this book without her.